I'm gonna fuck the name up right now, but I know you had you, Zay, and then there was a third person in the group. You guys have like a Brujas type.
Irie, yeah, Sister Irie.
Sister
So
Ivory.
she's been in the game for a long time. She was like Project Beloved Alumna and everything, so she's been around. But we connected about 2 years ago, all three of us, because I had known Zay and I had known Irie separately for a bit, but we weren't like super close yet.
Hmm.
And we were just doing shows around, doing the same shows with each other. We were always kind of around the same cliques. So eventually, I don't even know how it came about. We were just like, hey, we should meet up to write. We met up to write, and that day it was like, fam, like right away, the vibes were just totally right. We wrote a whole song that day. That's the first day we met. We actually came up with the group Bruxas Brew. We were like, fuck it, let's just do a whole project. Let's just be a group. Like we vibed so well. So yeah, we got some new stuff coming too, like this summer, which I'm really, really pumped for. So that's like a whole like another thing too, like separate from KIDDO, which I'm glad because they've kind of helped me evolve in my sound in a way. I feel like the music that I'm working on with them is a lot different than my personal like music, which is awesome because just the whole dynamic is fresh and new, exciting.
Yeah, I know for sure. I know it's pretty crazy. I mean, like I've always liked those like small collectives, like even the third person group with Don't Sleep,
Yeah,
Rock'em, Max. It's like it's like your own spin off series, but like it's still like keeping it like loyal to the soil. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, definitely, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Cool.
all like EOTR family, no matter what.
For sure. And like how important is it to kind of push like the it's not like pushing the woman agenda, but like to make sure that like like you have to have females have to be taken a lot more serious now, especially
Yeah,
especially with that line that I brought up a while ago, like Bruja Bruce, and it's like it's always something that like it's keeping the woman power right there, but it's also like making it known that like we're not here just because we're pretty. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, exactly. Which that's what I love so much about it is that like we're in a time that's very pivotal for like Hispanic people, people of color, and women all in one. So it's just a crazy time in general in the world. So us being all of those things and having this like collective with each other and being able to empower each other through that and empower other people, it's just been awesome because it's not like our music is not really just like focused on women either. It's like we're talking about all types of stuff, life, and I mean Brujas Brew itself. It's like we're going back to our culture too, like our culture of our native culture, Hispanic culture, and spirituality, and all of these things that are kind of like I don't know, like are kind of new to society, I guess, in a way. Like there's a lot of controversial things when it comes to that. So I like that we're able to just express ourselves in like a totally new way. And I know that there's people who are like kind of not gonna fuck with it, and people who really are. And so far, like we've gotten a really good buzz. So
Yeah.
I'm not excited. It's really empowering. It really is. Like I feel like this is the time for that. You know what I mean?
Oh, big time. Let's get a little controversial and let's talk spirituality real quick. Where's your mind at on that?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much like where we're coming from, at least with that. I think all of us as individuals have always been kind of spiritual. I mean, my personal journey it's been a little shaky. Like I'm not necessarily religious, but I
Hmm.
do believe in energy. I believe in like exchanges and manifesting and, just like taking control of your own power, right? Because I mean, I really feel like we all have that. Like we can all make anything happen. And
Absolutely.
that's kind of where we're coming from is just sharing our points of view on that. And also like honoring our cultures, like I said, like our mothers and grandmothers had their own like spiritual practices that nowadays are looked at as like, oh, that's witchcraft or that's like super crazy. Like, what are you guys doing? You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But in a way, it's like these are things that always helped people heal in some type of way, and we're kind of trying to incorporate that in our music and just spread them healing vibes through hip hop too. So
Yeah,
it's pretty
absolutely.
good.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. Yeah, I like that stuff, man. I love it so much. So I did this thing on the show that I started doing, and just just to get a little creative with it.